Can Dhurandhar be termed as great cinema? We all know that it's an excellent masala movie full of entertainment, but can we say it is amazing cinema also? Now, see, I have watched many movies, and maybe on the first watch, I've not been able to say for certain that it is great cinema. I have had to watch it again and again. And one movie I can say is Badlapur. I had to really watch it many times in order to understand it. Now for Dhurandhar, I've been able to catch one small thing in the whole movie which I can term as great cinema. And that is how Aditya Dhar uses food as a metaphor to show the trajectory of Ranveer Singh's character. Now, for example, the first meal, the early scenes of Hamza in Leari, where he's just kind of surviving on scraps, dry bread, street side tree, just bare minimum rice. Now, basically what is happening is this man is getting born. This is a kind of baptism by fire. He's getting created. He's a man with nothing, eating nothing because he's nothing. He's a blank slate being written on by the harshness of the Karachi street. So the first meal is very important because the first meal makes us connect with his character as he's trying to assimilate into the Pakistani way of life. So basically he's giving birth to himself, a kind of a new person. Now the second meal is interesting also. The second meal, it's a kind of a tonal shift. There's a communal biryani with the gang. This is the film's most poisonous moment of brotherhood. They play football, and then suddenly in our culture, breaking bread or sharing salt is a sacred contract. But by plunging his hand into that shared plate, Hamza isn't just infiltrating a gang, he's digesting their sins. He's consuming the very culture he's sent to dismantle. The metaphor here is heavy. He has moved from surviving the environment to becoming part of the ecosystem. He's no longer an outsider. He's an accomplice eating the spoils of the crime. So that is again a very, very interesting tonal shift which I liked. And the third meal, the final meal just before the movie ends, the poisoned sanctuary which I am talking about. The final and most haunting image is Hamza at home being hand-fed by his wife Yelena. It's meant to look like domestic bliss, but it feels like a funeral. Because after all the blood and noise, the meal is a regression. He has betrayed the person who is to trust him the most, that is Rahman the cat. The first meal was about starvation. This one is about suffocation. In these three settings, we see the full trajectory. The man who had nothing, the man who took everything, and the man who realized he can never really digest the lie he's living. So Dhurandhar, in certain ways, by using this food metaphor, it becomes great cinema. So Aditya Dhar has done a great job.